Hey y'all, this is Sandra coming to you live from the Bend up here in Rye, Arkansas. Just thought I might give all you young girls some cooking tips lately. Since amid all of the COVID-19, everybody having to stay at home and do a lot of cooking. Anybody that knows me knows I'm by no means a cook. However, there are a couple of things that I'm pretty good at, and I can make a mean pot of vegetable soup, and I can make a mean pan of cornbread. Well, I got my vegetable soup over here in the crock pot, working, and it's cooking. It's looking pretty tasty. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's going fine. Well, I made my cornbread this afternoon to go with it. And as I was making it up, I got it in the little toaster oven cooking, and I realized this ain't looking like my cornbread normally looks. However, I just let it keep cooking. And I kept checking on it every little bit, and I told Norman, I said, this isn't looking just right for some reason. This isn't happening. So I went ahead and cooked it, and after it browned and everything, I put it up on my platter like I always do and let it sit over there to cool. So about an hour or so ago, Norman decides he's going to get over here and try out the cornbread before we eat supper. So he goes over to the bar and gets the knife, and directly I hear, Sandra, you can't even cut this mess. So I said, Norman, I know the cornbread didn't look right, but seriously, really. He said, I'm not playing. You cannot cut this mess. So I go over to the cornbread. Lo and behold, sure enough, you can't cut it. Do you hear me? You can't cut it. I did manage to get a light piece off. I don't know if you can see this or not. Well, let me tell you, it's hard as 2 baseball bats. You can't chew it. You can't pour enough soup on it to soften it up. He said, don't dare throw that out for the birds to eat. I do not want the birds to ingest this cornbread. We will have dead birds all over the yard. Okay, so couldn't imagine what happened to my cornbread. I have never made cornbread like this in my life, ever. And I've made cornbread a lot in my 63 years. So I get my brand new package of cornmeal out of the refrigerator that I always use. Well, lo and behold, I did not have cornmeal mix. I had cornmeal. See here? Cornmeal. Nowhere do you see mix on there. So we had no cornbread at supper time to eat with our soup. So in the car I go off to Warren to Super Value to get cornmeal. Well, guess what? They have no cornmeal in Super Value except two little packages of Martha White. However, if you'll notice, it does say mix. Do you read that? Mix on the package. So, we have round 2 cornbread in the toaster oven. Don't know if you can see that there. It's in there. Round 2. Yes, it's rising. Supper will be late tonight, but like I said, I'm no Paula Dean and I'm no Julia Childs. I'm just cooking up here on the hill, trying to survive, staying healthy. And if we'd eat that cornbread, we wouldn't be healthy. But we got a new pan going, and looks like supper's going to be late, but we're going to be full later on tonight. So hope y'all got a good laugh out of that, because we sure did. And like I said, cornmeal mix. Y'all have a good day and stay safe.